It's me, Mario. Woohoo! Mamma mia! You number one. And Luigi too. Luigi number one. Ha ha! And Wario, have a rotten day. Yahoo! Oh, and I'm Charles Martinet.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here for a wonderful show, Retrospillmessen, and we're this Friday and Saturday and Sunday. We get to meet lots of Mario fans, and everyone gets together and plays the retro games of our childhood. TV sets that big monitors that are thick. It's a very exciting thing, and of course for me the joy is to meet Mario fans. You know, I'm. Mario fans are the greatest, and after doing the voice for 28 years, it's just an added joy to me to be the part of so many people's lives. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, and if I had one message to tell everybody, it's do what you love to do in life. You know, follow your heart, find out what it is that you love to do. It's a wonderful exploration, and do that. You know, pack your own parachute, make sure you make a living and that sort of thing, but do what you love to do, because there's a way in which happiness, when you're exploring that and seeking that for yourself and seeking that for the world, that you have a way to give back to the world. And I just hope everybody gets the chance to do that.
I think there's a lot of similarities between you and Mario.
It's a wonderful thing about an actor. You have to be the person that you're portraying. You have to find that element of yourself. And in the 28 years now of doing Mario, I seek to hone the character from my perspective of pure joy, pure love, respect for everyone, care for everyone, love for everyone, and a certain level of courage to face challenges with a let's go, woohoo! And I seek that in myself. I'm a little bit more Luigi myself, a little bit more timid and shy, and a little bit, who knows what's going to happen here, but I love the characters, and I think that my love for the characters, I hope, comes out in the games and in all the interactions that fans have. The creative teams at Nintendo are just so wonderful. We go in to record, we have a nice sushi lunch, and then we proceed to record, and ideas just come from everywhere. We have scripts, we have improvisation, we see videos and still shots, and from all that, the love of the game itself is what creates the inspiration. So who knows who thinks of what, and it doesn't matter. What matters is the single focus of making the most fun in the game. And Mr. Miyamoto is such a kind, nice, wonderful human being. I want to be more like Mario. I want to be more like him. I know when I hit the right places, it's like, yes, that moment is there. So that's always a joy. And, of course, being with fans, meeting Mario fans is so wonderful. The average electrician doesn't get to hear, wow, thanks so much. That plug, every time I plugged in my toaster, I got a great piece of toast from that plug, thank you. But I get to hear that for the little work that I do in the game, and I cherish every minute of it. But I sort of like putting the frosting on the cake, and people go, wow, what a gorgeous cake. That's the most beautiful cake. Congratulations, But it's not me. It's the huge amount of work that goes into making a game, so that the player gets the full experience. So for me, I'm just being a part of that for the player. It's a great honor for me.
I was wondering about other franchises.
I did the voice of Parthenax in Skyrim.
Yeah.
What brings you to the throat of the world? And now that's a Nintendo Switch game, and there's a terrific fun game coming out on Nintendo Switch too. Bit Trip Runner 3, where I'm the narrator, and I'm actually a playable character in the game, and there are a couple of twists in that playable character which I hope are delightful for people. I'm having such a great time, and we're in Sandefjord. I'm looking forward to so much to meeting Mario fans at the Retrospillmessen, and for me, next time I want to go back and go to the West Coast, go to the islands, go to quiet, peaceful places. My usual life is full of meeting people and flying around and and I love that. But for me, vacation is like arriving in Sandefjord, being in my room and just looking out at the peaceful water, and honestly, it's like, it's such a joy, and I've loved the food. We had a marvelous meal. I'll be back. I'll be back for the food, the joy, the fun, the nature that's in Norway. Really looking forward to it. I do have a story about Norway, and I think it's quite amazing. My grandmother remarried after my grandfather died, and she married a Norwegian man, a guy who had come to America when he was like 5 years old. And he could not remember a single word of Norwegian. Not a word. You said, how do you say hello? I have no idea. I can't remember. I can't remember. And then he would fall asleep. And all night long, he would dream in Norwegian and speak in Norwegian. So all night long, my grandmother says, all night long, he talks in Norwegian. He talks in Norwegian all night long. And so you never forget Norway.
Anything else you would like to add for your Norwegian fans?
Absolutely. Thank you very much for playing my games. You number one. Woo!